Welcome to the 25th anniversary of the Shelby American Convention. This is one of the few car shows where all the owners of all the Shelby Mustangs, Cobras, and Fortophiles can take their cars and besides go to a car show, can actually see how their cars run and run them on the racetrack. We have all different groups, or anything from bona fide race cars to your regular Mustang. And this is one of the few car shows you can take your car out in almost competitive levels and see what she'll do.
That's
you
great.
Really have a blast with it.
Tell us about the range of vehicles. Say you got your 350Rs, your 350s, 4 GTs, everything that represents Shelby's success.
We've got everything here from original 289 Cobras, the first Cobras built, through the factory race Cobras. We've got some of the factory race Shelby Mustangs. We've got the regular street Mustangs. We've got some Trans Am Cougars, some of the Trans Am cars. There's a couple of Panteras. We've even some of the newer race cars. So the Trans Am cars that were built by Jack Roush back in the GTP days of the mid-'80s. We've got street Shelbys from every year from 65 to 70. We've got a lot of people with the late model cars. People even race their brand new Kit Cobras here. There's a large amount of the Kit Cobras, which people even racing here on the track.
Okay, what's the fascination about the Shelby years and Shelby's aura as an individual to create this legacy of racing? What's the fascination? How's that alive here and people intermingling and what have you?
It's the enthusiasm of the owners of all the Shelby products. It's a very elite group because production numbers were very small, and the cars are, of course, some of the fastest production cars ever built. So there's a chance for people all over the country and around the world. There's some GT40s here from England, where everyone can get together, see all the different cars, all the differences, all the same things are the same, compare how the cars run, and actually instead of just bench racing, they're out in the racetrack, seeing what they'll do so they can settle the score on the racetrack.
Tell us about all the notables that are here and how everybody's approachable. It's one big happy family.
Yeah, all the people that were involved in the Shelby project, back from the word go with Carroll Shelby to the people who started early to people who were involved working for him up until the Shelby project ended. All the people were always invited to come to every convention. So you have people who designed the cars. Peter Brock was here one year. Yeah. Al Dowd is here. Of course, Carroll Shelby is here. And the people are always attainable. You can always reach. They're walking around the pits. They're at the dinners. More than happy to talk to the owners about their cars and even give some insight to how the cars were built, especially with the race cars.
Tell me about Mr. Shelby as well. Very enigmatic individual, very approachable. What is it about him that was able to achieve all this? Was he able to gather hot rodders and put it together? Or his management style was great to get motivated people? Tell me about him as a man.
Pardon the blue.
Yeah, just give me your impressions of the guy. What do you think about him?
From everything we've read and heard about Carroll Shelby, he captured. Originally, he carried the essence of the California hot rodders back in the early 60s and molded the hot rodders for the sports car crowd together, of course, and created the Cobra, the little British sports car with the American engine, and basically whooped everybody on the racetrack. Okay. And then from there, he managed to get people around him who were very enthusiastic, believed in his projects, and it just snowballed into of course, Carroll Shelby Enterprises, building all the Shelby Mustangs, the Cobras, and he was able to surround himself with these people who were mechanically gifted, loved the products, and wanted to build these cars. Most people would have done this job for free, and it was even the fantasy of getting paid to do something you love. Okay. Working at Shelby American.
Tell me about Lime Rock Park here. How's this venue for this event, and how does it suit these cars?
Oh, this is a neat track. The track is a very tight 1.5 mile oval. It's a real handling track because the only long stretch here is the front stretch. You can really wind the cars out. The rest of the track is a very tight winding oval, so it really stresses your car, how it handles. It really suits the small block cars and the lighter cars because there's such an emphasis on handling. But the big block cars are killer on the straights.